We are live, so yeah. I am live, guys, you know. Love boat and stuff. I sent it to everybody but my kids. I sent it to my sister, my niece. This is going to be so much fun. That blue is nice. It makes my hair look really, really... I don't know, maybe I need a little lot, or tad bit white. Can you do that for me?
In here?
Yeah, just got that blue. I don't like blue. It's not working.
You think I should take one of the light bulbs out of this?
I think that's too much light, even with one light bulb. Is that white over there, maybe?
It just changes, you know what I mean?
It just changes, you know what I mean?
It's like, I can't make it stay one solid color.
Hey, all two of you. Give us a minute. That's pretty cool. You can see me now. I think what I need to do is,
What about a green light?
if I can just get a good setting light. A green light might look good.
You got that?
Sorry, y'all. We're in like a little studio area. And trying to find a... Because I'm going to sit down and enjoy the show because... What? Oh. Hey, was that on purpose? Did I just sit on a whoopee cushion?
No.
Did you hear that when I sit down? The next best thing. Wipes. So, I could sit right here at the studio area. I see y'all coming in. I'm going to look at you in just a moment. I'm trying to get comfortable. I got a show for y'all because... I just got a show for y'all. Y'all going to love this. My oldest son here, Lonnie, is here. Actually, Lonnie and his wife are all roommates now. But my oldest son is here, so you guys have to say hi. But something happened today, and it's pretty wonderful, and it's so. You just got to see this, okay? And the reason we decided to do this is because it's nonstop. Like, we have a friend over, right? And I don't... Sorry, I know I'm raw. I'm not as good at this as I used to be. So anyway, the bottom line is he Skywatch, and Lonnie and his wife told him, I'm going outside to watch the sky, and who knows? What do you mean watch the sky? So of course, him not knowing me or anything about sky watching, curiosity got the best of this person, and well, I'm gonna let them tell you. But you gonna come say hey? What do you mean no?
No, not right
Oh,
now.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
But so I I hear y'all in there. Y'all not coming to say hi. I can't explain to these people by myself. I need characters. Oh, I have to go get my other glasses so I can read. But yeah, this is a sky watcher's dream, or should I say, any truther's. I'm not talking about a dream state. I'm talking about this is clarity. This is where you change someone else's thoughts, and well, he says I changed his life. So conspiracy is no longer conspiracy to him because it was kind of like in your face, and I was so happy. I scared the shit out of him, but he made it through. And my son Lonnie's here too, and now he's like, Mom, and they never looked at my work. They never looked at my work. So now it's validation from him and this strange person right here.
Strange.
And my daughter-in-law. And whoever I tagged in this video. And yeah, this is my last live stream for a very long time until I clean up my channel. Apparently I've done something to piss off YouTube, which is, it's not far-fetched for me to do that, but I don't feel like putting all my time and dedication into going to correct videos so I can be on their list of to-do things. I'm not going to do it. So y'all come over on TikTok and see me. But, what? I mean, I do need that light because my eyes are squishy because I'm high. But just don't put, like, right in my face. Hey, can I mess with this stuff? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, go ahead.
That scratch board, whatever this is called right
You
here.
probably know more about it than I do.
I do not. That type of board. I see y'all in there. Let me get in there and say hello.
I'm convinced.
I wouldn't know the first thing. All I know is I could scratch like I'm doing something. But let me see who's in here. And then, how do you want to do this? Like, okay, this is how it happened for me. I'm in the bathroom doing my interior design thing, and him and my son are out here scratching and kicking and writing lyrics and stuff. And then all of a sudden, I hear him talking about your mom and your mom, and it was all like good. And this man is he has character, he has charisma, and he's just funny. He's one of the ones he don't beat around the bush, and he damn sure doesn't sugarcoat anything. But the examples that he uses, it's pretty amazing. He makes me feel like what did I do? What did I do to you? Just like this is such a beautiful thing, especially when my son and daughter-in-law is sitting here laughing with them in a good way. Validation is very true. So I can either turn the camera or you can come over and join me. And bring that chair. You want to sit in this thing? Because I can't be still in this thing. I'll take that one.
You want it?
Yeah. I want that one. So you got to take this one. I'll sit over there. I want to move the camera on you. You know, Lonnie and Lee. But if y'all want to come say hey, y'all can. Uh-oh. It's not a poltergeist. It's called equipment. And I'm scared to touch. Okay, so let me see who's here. Oh, I did it again. You know what? I'm going to leave that alone for y'all because I'm used to being on StreamYard on the computer. So we're going to let him talk, and I'm going to go get my other device, and I'm going to follow the chat there. Okay, so no need to tell you his name. I call him Caddy. And there's a whole reason behind that. And we've known each other how long?
2 days.
2 days, about 2 days. And yeah, so he was curious about what I was doing outside today. Because that's a form of my meditation now. I get out there when it's nice and breezy and barefooted. And I just shoot the shit with the sky. That's what I call it. I'm going to shoot the shit with the sky. So let me go get my device. You can just say, hey, what's up? Skywatcher 6.
I'm going to think of everything I'm about to ask you.
Yeah, he's got questions.
And
this is going to be so much fun.
Yeah, I think I'm about to.
He's about to.
Yeah, it's about.
Are you about to get in where you fit in as far as UFOs? I just want to ask you this. I'm going to get my other device. My other device. Do we have a blunt to smoke in the meantime? If not,
yeah, I think so.
Okay, well that's gonna make it good. I'm gonna bring them a little bit closer. And one more thing. Mm-hmm. Before me, have you ever been around anybody that not watches birds, not look for damn weather storms? A Skywatcher. Have you ever met one?
No.
Ever?
No, I've never heard of it.
So the first thing in your head when my son and his wife said, well, she's out there watching the sky.
But you got to understand, like, your son has been someone that I've only met 2-3 days ago.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? So.
I mean, can you smoke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me.
We smoke live all the time. They're coming to get us.
They don't know.
They don't know where we are. It's legal. Nope.
Yeah, you're right.
That's not legal. I got a prescription.
Yeah, I think that they got
There you
attack
go.
on you all the time.
Right? Okay, so let me bring y'all down here. I just can't
for
see.
me, it was.
You got to see him actually when he stands up. That's what y'all have to see.
You can be like, hey,
Can you see?
my mom's a Skywatcher, and it's like, okay, what's she looking at? I don't, go out there. I'm not thinking anything other than like, okay, I don't know her. She could be crazy. She's outside looking in the sky. This, that, and the other. And I'm just like, yo, if she's seeing something that I'm not seeing, I might as well try it out. You remember how I went about it too? I said, look,
I have it. I haven't even watched it yet.
How fast can you walk out there and get them riled up?
Yeah, what do you mean get them riled up?
Whatever. What? Because you show me videos on your phone, and I'm going, okay, that's obvious. That's something. Mm-hmm. But it's still your phone, okay?
That's right.
So you're telling me right now, you can go out there and show me this.
If I have a heads up first, I told you how I get senses and I just no.
For me,
And I was already out there in my groove, in my state of mind, if you will, when it came out.
and where I'm at in my life, I was like, look, it doesn't matter what you're gonna tell me. Show me, cool, whatever. Let's check it out. Let's see what else is out there. And I can't even like hardly talk about it.
I love it. The best person to tell my story is a stranger because he's not judging me, he's not critiquing me. He got it laid out today, ladies and gents. I'm talking to there was no preschool here, there was no warning. It was hands-on, very energetic. I was already feeling his openness, you know. Now, guys, if you've known me for so long, I've always said that I want to do this with some energy standing beside me. There's somebody that did not doubt me, that was not there for any other reason than to just simply be amazed. And it happened to me today. A stranger. I still don't know his real name.
Yeah, right.
I still don't know his real name. We call him him. Him.
That's him.
Yeah, that's him right
Who
there.
is
That's
him?
him. It's
Him's
him.
me. Him's me.
That's him.
Him. We still don't know his name, but we always ask as Skywatchers or any other. I'm not specifically being biased against any other truth community. It's just this has been a long time, y'all. We've been on the field, you know, wanting. It's not just about the sky. It's about someone actually standing beside you, vibrating the same as you, and able to see what you see, if not more. You know, it just freaking felt good, y'all. I'm still feeling good about it. This is such a natural high. I'm telling you, I still needed that blunt, but yeah. So I want him to tell you guys that just we've been laughing and just feeling this energy so long. I'm getting hoarse.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and your energy, and I was
It's not
vibing
gonna
off
go
his
away.
energy. Like my son was like, Mom, you gotta calm down. Let me have this. Let me have, because I felt this energy, because he was scared at times. It wouldn't stop. I shot for 30 minutes, maybe?
I was trying to catch my
I had to
breath.
sit down and lay on my back and shoot.
Come here.
Go
And
ahead,
I'm going,
tell him.
hold on. This
I don't know
is
if
too much.
can y'all see him?
I'm taking in too
He's
much.
so short. Go ahead. Hey, everybody in my chitty chat. I'll see y'all in a minute. Go ahead.
You know, like, I don't know if you heard me talking to them in there.
Somewhat. I was in here cracking up.
So, like I said, for me, it's like, yo, I'll try whatever. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
There was a part of me that, you know, if this wouldn't have happened, I would probably be out.
He's not drunk. He don't drink.
No, I'll probably be out in the woods, chilling in a hammock by myself. You know what I mean? The way that my life has went, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and it was because a lot of people in my life, it went from having people that I thought I knew
Mm-hmm.
to nothing.
Mm-hmm.
To where I knew that, like, hey, if I'm not doing nothing wrong, if this is how it's going to be for me, if something doesn't show me a sign, I told you about the universe thing, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and I said, okay, like nothing's happening.
Impatient.
To where this was, if I wouldn't have came over here, I don't think I would ever.
It was a friend of a friend,
It was a-
friend of mine that's now a friend of my son's, that friend of his
So
that
it's-
brought him over.
It's huge that, like, I've seen this and you showed this to me, but it's like a life-changing thing for me.
Tell them why. I mean, if you got to get up and hit
I
that
will
blunt and
run
be
a
excited.
mile right now. I'm not even kidding.
His body language, you guys, it's extraordinary to see so many emotions caught up in an instant, unscripted, like unprepared. He wasn't aware. I guess, what did you like your instinct when you're like, what can she show me? Like, what are you thinking, like a little UFO or something, or maybe a cloud was out of place, or just three suns, or what? Nothing? Nothing?
For me, I was like, I don't know. But it was going to be, you see this cloud? You see it? Yeah, see the elephant? Yeah, I see it. You know? Cool.
Elephant? I collect elephants, by the way.
But,
He
you
told me
know,
he was banned.
that's,
It keeps falling out or something?
this is my
Banned.
new
Fire.
acquaintance's mom. Okay?
Yeah, Mom.
that I'm about to go out here and look through her phone with her to Skywatch something.
Mind y'all, I stopped inviting people in my space when I was recording, when I realized I needed that energy, I needed that space to stay positive if I wanted to keep a connection. Keep in mind, I am not channeling. I don't want to hear that again. I'm not channeling. I'm simply using my intuition and my energy that I've saved up for God knows how long to spend it right there meditating. So I don't allow anybody to come up because all they do is judge me, walk away from me, and either talk about me or never see me again. So that's a waste of my energy. This dude has such a beautiful aura. And keep it in mind, young people, this is not a flirtatious thing. This is not... I was telling my daughter-in-law today now, if this dude, I say dude, you know, could say bruh.
Yeah. Just call me him.
It's just another word, you know, bruh or bro, whatever they say, it's just another for dude.
Yeah.
Same thing, male, female, whatever. Dude.
You call me whatever.
Dude.
You can call me
Seriously,
whatever
dude.
you want. Whatever.
I like him. Him.
Can I call
Who's
you?
like him?
Can I call you the Oracle?
The Oracle. No, because that's just like so much credit.
You deserve it.
I do not deserve it. I just opened your eyes. Although you saw what I see now. It took years for me to be able to stay on a frequency to see what I see now. It's hard work, dedication. But I did what in 30 minutes I did what I trained myself to do.
A soul was on the line, and it took.
What do you mean?
Yeah, me, my soul. Like, I was at the verge of, you know. I didn't know where I was gonna go, what I was gonna do, and I've been sitting here asking the universe.
And I had no idea, y'all.
God, whatever.
Promise.
Like, you know, just show me a sign so I'm not thinking that I am this bad thing. You know? So it's like
Dun 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 dun.
the whole time I'm going, if there ain't nothing more, if you can't show me something other than what's going on in the real world, what's the point?
Seriously?
I'm dead serious. When I saw that first little thing, it had me convinced because there's no way that just happened.
What was the first little thing? You gotta walk through. I mean, you can get over your comedy corner if you want to.
You kept saying, look at the lighter lights within the, you know what I mean?
I have this on video and I'm gonna upload it. I can't wait to see it. I said, yeah, because I was explaining to him, Skywatchers, if you take note that these illuminated, straight line, rippled, corner, bent, left-hand side clouds that come in, I would say, right, 30 minutes before dark. They illuminate, not because the sun's going down, the sun's gone. They illuminate on their own, using our earth energy, our sun's energy, our energy. So anyway, they were coming through, and they were coming through at such a level of eye level, actually. And when I helped him recognize that the ones that are way back here are moving just the same as the ones up here, and then it started like semi-uncloaking with my eyes, because I know how to undress it, even though it's cloaked. It's like I can't unsee these things once I do. So anyway, he started recognizing I would zoom in on beings at one time.
It was like a Where's Waldo book, but there's 10,000 Where's Waldos, and they all look the same. And you're like, okay, look, there they are, but they're changing. And I'm like, oh.
I was like, look,
how do you see this that fast?
That's what he kept asking me, because it kept validating, you know, and I was just so happy for myself. I'm happy.
Changed everything that I have ever thought.
Give them an example. I'm so proud. Like, I haven't played the video. Oh, I wish I could screen share. Oh, we could play it. I could play it on there, but he was running, you guys, like, and I'm not making fun of. I'm telling you, his energy was so extraordinary. He was open-minded, laid back, and he had the shock of his life, because I'm telling him that this plane is going to go this way, because, guys, I'm asking you to please take the time to research deeply, because I now know that, or I now believe, and this is for entertainment purposes only. I don't know what I'm talking about. We have to say that sometimes because people be all up in your business. But Nibiru itself is the entire sky. The entire sky. The entire sky. It's not room enough at all times for one of its moons that kind of sits up under it, but it's huge binary. Those little orbs by our moon, I mean our sun and our moon, are the same one Skywatchers that's been there for years. They come and they go. They orbit in and they orbit out. Those are the same. Blue Kachina, red Kachina, of course, exists. Anyway, long story short, it's become so apparent to me now, and it is so big now that it's going to be hard for an average Skywatcher just to come out here, go through everything that we've been through, be able to withstand just horrible things that come to you whenever you claim that you know what you're talking about because you don't have a book in your hand sitting in a building with a steeple on it and trying to get uneducated at somebody else's thoughts and their theories and their boundaries and their no, I'm not going to question anything. You know, that's your choice. That's what you do. So anyway, y'all know what I've been through. I know what you guys have been through, and it's out. You know why? Because CNN, ABC, UHF, VHF, cable, everyone has said that they exist now. They exist. They're here. Did you believe in aliens before today? Or I'm not gonna say aliens, some creatures or whatever you may call them. These guys stand up. They have two legs, sometimes four tails and such. Did you believe in any way, sense, or form the paranormal? Or
I believe the paranormal stuff for real. That because I'm like that can happen.
Paranormal as in ghost or
ghosts, beings, demonic stuff, anything.
No, my belief. I don't believe a ghost. I don't believe that we as a human species in this vessel get when our spirit attaches itself, and we all are all DMD, feeling good, leaving this vessel, this negativity, this third density. I don't think I'd want to come. I don't think we could come back because that would be a pleasure in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point of dying if you just right back as who you were before state? No, that is not fair. That doesn't happen. Your grandmama's not walking up and down there. You can't hear her flip flops. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, they're not your. To me, my belief is that you are appointed guardian angels by source. Says, you are appointed one. And it's not a child who's growing up learning. It's someone that has been appointed. Like, demons are created and they're sent out to do, the same thing with the angels. They don't look like little boys and little girls with diapers and wings.
So
that's too easy.
There is good and evil.
Okay. There's good and evil, absolutely. Up there with every species, with every single species.
It's like you said, the ones you look at, they might not even be mean. They just
exactly.
But they are.
You have your good, you have your bad, but when you become,
there's nothing.
When
with
you
that,
know,
there's nothing with that mass.
What do you mean?
They were massive.
They were massive.
And
everyone and things were massive. They needed trees. What do you think? The trees are like this big and they were huge. Let me just say one thing before.
No, everything you showed me today was big. Bigger than you don't go. You can't.
Kept saying it's
they're
so
like,
big.
What are we gonna do if aliens come? We'll shoot them down. No.
Why?
There's not a gun. There's not a. You have to be of some sort of.
We need a little light for this one. Go ahead. Go.
It's. Like, if people don't believe that.
No, they don't.
Sorry. Like, I feel like I have been blessed.
Really?
Yes. Like, holy cow! I got to witness that.
That just makes me feel 25. At heart, like I'm.
You know everything about it.
No, I don't.
You know, like, names.
I know characters.
Look at that. Now we're in this. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm still over here worried about what that thing was, and then all of a sudden you go inside, and they go inside, and I'm out there like, all right, let's do this. Look up.
By yourself?
Yeah.
Other?
And I told you I saw it. Everything was going.
What did you see?
Everything was going in a circle, together.
As a whole.
As a whole. And you were talking as you were showing me, and you were like, that right there is this. Mm-hmm. And I'm going, okay. Yes.
I have nicknames for everything.
That looks like
you know.
that because
Connection,
it could
top of the
only be
trees.
that.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
What shocked you the most, though? When was that time when my son said, "Mom," he was doing something, talking to you, and then, said something about where that plane was going because I know it had to get up under the Nibiru, Planet X, whatever.
I was convinced. Okay, as soon as I saw the first one, I was like, okay, there's stuff in the sky. You're like, here comes this airplane, and I'm going, this thing. I'm watching this airplane because if that thing's up there, I want to see, what's gonna happen.
I know the patterns of them around certain times of the day.
I've walked up and spooked animals.
Yeah.
This was a plane seeing us before. Like it was like, nope, I'm not gonna do that because you're watching me.
Mm-hmm.
The next one, and I tell you, there's 5 or 6 big ass airplanes, bro. Big ass airplanes coming low. The airport's in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Why are they flying so low? And then I saw it. I was not high on weed. No.
What did that airplane do?
When the first thing that I saw, I was like, look, you gonna have to understand, bro. This ain't a dream. This is real, and I'm witnessing it. Let's take this for an example. Right? No.
I'm gonna open this door and get some more light
This is
because
an
I'm too high.
airplane, okay?
I know. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know you know. You called it. You called it.
Go ahead.
If you're watching this airplane, you guys probably already know. It's flying straight. And she said, watch, it's about to turn. Okay, yeah, he's going to go at an angle. And no. This thing made like a 90. And you're like, look, they're going to turn right there. Because why? Because everything is like this.
Shut my door.
No way did that just happen. And if it did, wow. Like my life. I always knew there was something out there, and I always hoped there was going to be, Like, there's no way that this is it.
Like, what kind of clarity did it do for you? Like you said that it changed you. Like how? Now that she has clarified that there is stuff in our sky that does not belong there only because we haven't been taught about it. No one can say that it doesn't belong or they do not belong. You can't say that. Now that you're aware that everything you've ever been taught was, come on, as a kid, you have to tell me your intuition at some point, like the moon landing.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't just
for me
bite your in the ass because I couldn't say anything. I kept getting in trouble for saying about.
Yeah, for me, I was always like, look, I can see bullshit, and I can kind of call it real or fake.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that we do as humans is bullshit. You know what I mean? I don't put faith in man. I know what we are. Okay?
You've never looked up in the sky. I'm just saying.
Oh, I've looked up in the sky.
You've never been drawn to it and just stopped, not because of a heart or a bear or...
Remember I told you, like, when I saw that moving by myself,
Mm-hmm.
that one time I felt that way, and I got scared. I was like, yo, no, there's no way.
He got one point where he couldn't breathe, like, seriously, he was like...
I got weightless. I was like, yo,
What do you think that was? Your fear and your body just releasing this really cool adrenaline?
it
Like,
was
just
going,
calm
yo,
your ass
dude,
down?
you worry about way too much, bro. There's so much more to life than what you're thinking.
Do you ever know my real name?
The Oracle.
Oracle, stop it. You know, and I feel good. I have to start taking pleasure in, when people say things like that to me, because it doesn't happen that often, but I put her at such a high standard, even though she's a character. She's not a character. Somebody wrote about her for a reason. And everything, this mythology, or you think that is not real, it's so real. Zeus. I get choked up. Zeus, very real. The Rainbow Bridge, it exists.
Can you see anything as far as like...
He's been asking me a lot of questions that feels good to answer with my opinion.
Some of them I'm like, yo.
Just give it to me. Like.
There's obviously good and evil, right?
Mm-hmm. He keeps asking how this happened. I woke up like this. That has not changed. I've not changed that. I literally woke up like this. And it's like, it's pretty interesting. It's right after my husband was
There's
killed.
no like. There's no. There's studies on this. There's obviously.
People
You
don't
know,
care.
obviously, you know, like names of things, what it's going to do, where
I
it's
know.
at.
I know the
You
names of
look
the
at-
research. This is
You
what
look
happens.
at the sky like you go to Walmart and look at the grocery.
I don't
aisle
go to Walmart because
you
of the
know,
sky.
like, bananas, fruit, meat. You know where it's at. You know which way to take the cart.
I'm out there every day. Rain, sleet, shine, hospital, no hospital. Yeah, friends, no friends.
You don't.
Parking lots.
You don't need
Yes.
friends. I don't need nothing but you and them now. You
That's
know what I mean?
awesome to hear. And you know what? You don't. You need you. You gotta need you, and then you can say
Well,
you
now
would
I
like to have a
now I
friend.
have me.
You do, but you're just beginning. Now you have to be you. Now you got to deal with you. Now you got to bend over and whoop your ass you. Then you got to forgive you. Then you have to really be alone and enjoy yourself. I don't care if it's crocheting, knitting for myself, or decorating. You have to be within yourself, and the best way to do it is do something that you like to do. So what do you like to do? Like, I know you're a camper. We won't talk about, the hunting. We're working on that, but if you're hungry, we've already talked about that for that sake of not the sportsman or how many how many years did this deer live? Did she have cubs? Did he have cubs? Was he protecting the family? I'm gonna leave you alone with that. But when you find that person after forgiving everyone else, it's hard to do it if they're passed away already. But
Regret, that is the biggest thing that'll get you.
especially if you have children. And the hardest thing to do, really, is saying you're sorry for whatever reason. Even when you didn't realize what you did at that time was just so, heartless and disrespectful and only looking out for you. And I never ever was a jealous. Of course, I was a little jealous here and there, but I was a tomboy. I spent a lot of time with myself as a kid, and I was always. You couldn't freaking tell me that I'm dealing with a pager on my hip, and in 1969, a man went to the moon, and they were talking to them the whole way there. They had a whole conversation with them that came back to Earth. Yeah, that got me in trouble
They had
a
a
lot.
flag that they stabbed into the rock moon.
And if the moon was lit
Yeah,
up,
we're
how
here.
could you even
We're
see
here. It's
them on
ours
a
now.
lit moon?
Yeah, no.
You can't even get close to that of
No.
a lit moon. Where was the light in the,
No, this is my biggest thing.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm not trying to convince you whether it went to the moon or not, but if you still believe that, you have a long ways to go.
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Yeah, I dare
You
you.
were open
I
to-
dare you to go up there with your little rocket ship. You're trying to land on something. No.
When all there is, you have to go. It's a portal. You could catch a portal probably
yeah.
go to this. That
When
up
all
there
there
with
is in your boom,
luminary.
in a different realm over here.
And it's really that easy.
I wish.
It really is that easy, but it's also about a state of consciousness.
Are you drawn to it like that?
Yes. It is my life.
Like jumping out of an airplane, you'd be like right there with it. Yes or no?
Are you asking me if I would jump out of an
No,
airplane?
I'm just saying like, okay,
I
you're.
wouldn't voluntarily do it because I would have a heart attack and I could die so many ways. I wouldn't take that chance, no. But one of my kids fell out and I had to go get him.
One of those ways you could die be you get sucked into a realm. Get sucked into one of those things.
One of the things you saw today? Well, okay, define get sucked into.
I don't
think it's going to be a comfortable journey anyway because of our body and our density in our body. People think that you can just go walk through a portal. That's not the case. You have to be prepared for it. You have to. There's certain things we have to do to our bodies. Did you hear about the Vegas landing? They had this big. Probably not. Did you? Oh my God. The Vegas landing to me, you guys. Hello, everybody. I'm a Chitty Chat. If you're watching this today or tomorrow, this is my last stream. And that, I asked my higher self, like if I should really stick with YouTube, then, give me a sign. I got nothing. So tonight, this gentleman had me cracking out. I wish my son would come here and validate this. His body expressions and the way that he was totally taken up for me and within himself going, man, you ever heard of this and that? That's your mom. Or like, just give me something funny, Lonnie.
I just called you Mother Earth in there. I was like,
What?
she ain't gonna go by Oracle. She's Mother Earth or something.
I mean, I don't understand how I could have done this, but I now know that this is all I
Even
need.
your hair like changed into like this.
My hair changed?
Yeah, as soon as we went out there, you were like, okay. I was like, who's your mom? Do you know who your mom is?
You asked me?
No, him.
Oh, you asked me.
Yeah, I've got a my mom.
What did
my
he
mom's
say?
fantastic. She's cool. You know what I mean? There's a lot of cool moms out there, but there's not a lot of moms that like can show you a whole different ball game of shit.
I don't even know how to take this. Like, thank you.
You don't know how to take it.
And there's no way that you're just saying this.
No.
You don't have a crush on me. You don't even know my real name. We've just spent time with. We know each other by nicknames and things, but
I told you I loved you.
yeah,
You
he was
changed
like, and
my
I
life.
love you because you changed my life, and it was like I didn't feel standoffish. I could see
You
his
said I
aura.
love you too.
I said I love you too,
Thank
and I love what I do, and I love the fact that you weren't trying to get close to me for no other reason than he really wanted to know what the hell I was doing.
Yeah.
I do it in such a calm state.
Anybody else would have been like, you know, most people out there, the people that are just, you know, pieces of shit. She's out there looking at the sky through her phone.
In night clothes. I keep night
That-
clothes on.
That to me is like,
It was
you're
interesting.
definitely judging a book by its cover, but like, yo, those are the types of people that you need. That's why I'm like, okay, what's up? Let's see it. Because if you're seeing something that I've never seen, yeah, of course I want to see it. If someone had a unicorn in their backyard, wouldn't you want to see it?
Absolutely. They did exist, by the way.
Hey, I've seen a dinosaur. Oh, show me.
They existed, but not in the sense of dinosaur. It's as if there was.
Showed me multiple videos of obviously this was.
He went on my TikTok.
This was a made video with someone with some real skills, or that is real.
All
And
could
I
do
was
is
dead.
edit.
I was dead set on going. Look, I believe you because guess what? I'm not gonna sit there and call it fake because it could be real. But hey, how fast could we walk up there right now and see something?
If I felt it, yes.
Yeah, that's what you said.
I wouldn't go out there if I didn't feel it because nighttime.
Because your vibe was like, yeah, but that like it might not work because that way you're the way you're feeling.
Because your vibrations,
Yeah,
yes.
like they're gonna know.
It's kind of like a cat. You're like a cat's not gonna come near you because he can sense you whether you're scared of him or not, right?
And with deer hunting, people kill deer, right? They kill bucks, they kill does, whatever.
See,
You
the thought
don't-
of that in my head.
The biggest deer die in the woods and their antlers get ate by squirrels.
Are you kidding me, really?
Yes, because those.
Well, why are they trophies to be on your wall?
That's ones that's not.
We
the
won't
big
go
ones.
there. I
That's
mean-
not the big ones.
It's not the big ones. The big ones who are the oldest and the wisest.
It's because they go, yo,
I can't talk about it.
you're not gonna see me. I'm too smart. I'm too wise.
Why do we want?
That's a deer. This thing.
I know. So leave them be. Just leave them be.
And I'm like, yeah.
Do you think these
I
beings
really-
that you
I
saw
really-
today
I
are
really-
entertained or have the need to kill animals? I know we only have to do it
Yeah,
for
like,
food because
out
that's
of
the way
all the things
that's
that-
the way people say we have to do. But nuts and berries and stuff like that will take you a long ways.
Mm-hmm.
It really will. You don't have to have. As a matter of fact, I don't think we're supposed to have meat at all. We damn sure ain't supposed to be drinking from a cow.
I've never drank from a cow. You know.
I stopped last year and I stopped
side of
meat.
the
That's
road?
why I stopped all meat. I didn't stop at the side of the road. My body wouldn't do it anymore, you guys. My body started throwing up. My body was lazy. My body, I mean, I went back to the doctor. I had to get on like anxiety because a lot of things are popping off. It's hard to do this. That's what I'm telling him. I was trying to tell him earlier that because he was like, we should go out to the night sky, take a ride. And he's really wanting to see the moon and the changes and
I want
what
to see as
what
much
things
as
go.
I possibly can.
Please tell him in
because
the
I am so like, yo, this is the
stage 1.
reason of life.
I can't see the chat because I'm
You
blind.
know?
But I'm gonna talk to y'all in a minute, and all Skywatchers, please put a 2 in the chat. I don't care if there's 2 people. Tell him this is something you can't rush, because I did it, and my kids lost respect for me because I know what I saw, and I got this, and I got this, and I'm posting it out of the literally blue. I just started doing this. Like, my kids were freaked out. And Elliot looked at me.
I said, Mom was right, wasn't she? I was like, yeah.
And my son-in-law, he's 38 years old, and he is just like, wow. Like, I didn't see this before, because he already had a mindset of, my mom was just crazy. She's back on drugs, or, you drink too much, you keep repeating yourself. And it's the way, like, I want to scream and yell right now to everyone, but it doesn't make a difference. All it does is cause anger and anxiety for other people who are, and I was, programmed. But I was never that one programmed. I was the one that got in trouble for asking questions all the time. Some shit don't make no sense to me, And then you become, when you realize that we wear shoes, the sole of my shoe tonight, after telling him about how you really should pay attention to mother, or feel her, touch her, love her, hug trees and stuff. An incident happened right here tonight to where I didn't fall down. I had to squat down because my ankle's doing bad. And my head's swollen now. My rheumatoid arthritis is like full force. It's almost not full-fledged, but I'm at that point to where I feel the redness, I feel the heat. Can you see that swelling up right now? And I'm at that point to where I don't want to get up and go outside anymore sometimes. And I don't have that, oh my God, I actually got to get up.
You could have told me no.
When?
Today.
When?
Because I put you on the spot. I was like, if you can go out there right now and see this.
Oh, I don't mind doing that for you, because I feel like you're doing it genuinely because of your curiosity. And I think that you wasn't far reaching. You weren't trying to do anything other than, what the hell am I seeing? Now, if you can do that one more time, it's like, oh, I can do it anywhere, because I'm always going to find a niche somewhere wherever I am. It could be orbs and homes. It could be, the thing is, like I told him earlier, y'all, it's not the Ouija board itself. It's your intentions, and it's you as a collective. If you sit here with 6 people holding hands, that's energy. That's fingertips. This is, we're talking chakras and points of your body that, it's like love, like where love either comes from your heart or your mind, but it is, every way, shape, or form, a consciousness. It's a state of mind. It's a consciousness, but it's not about sex, drugs, and alcohol. That's loving a habit, and we've all been. That cat just came out of my room.
Reaching a higher consciousness is what happened to me.
It's
today.
Hard. Really?
Yes.
Did you just say that?
I have read.
Come on.
I have read the book.
I have exchanged his energy, like, for real.
The law of attraction, this and that. I'm like, yo, dude, it's all about consciousness.
Absolutely. Heaven and hell to me, it's a state of consciousness. I could go really deep with this.
I've met, you know what I mean? I got a higher state.
Your higher self.
And I feel so amazing. It's not even funny. All the.
And it's like something that the world doesn't know yet. It feels so good to absorb it. But I told him today the only thing that I regret doing in this whole journey, and I'm only halfway there, is pushing it on my children. Like, I pushed it, like, you have to, I'm your mom. You got to be in my boat. I don't want to tear up about it, but I had to be selfish. They had to be selfish. They had to let me grow because they couldn't stand who I was becoming, for real. And I drank a whole lot of vodka. I read a whole lot of Bibles.
She's out there looking at the sky drinking vodka.
No, I used to do that. I don't do that no more.
No, she's out there.
It'll mess with your state of mind, and then you question yourself. See, just because I was on vodka, and then you ask for validation. I got 2 questions. Do you know what synchronicity is? Not the movie. Just, are you, okay. Synchronicity is what everyone these days calls coincidences.
There's no such thing, right?
There is no such thing, but you know the meaning. I grew up with people, there's no such thing as coincidence. And I'm like, then why is it in my vocabulary? It's just another form of, it's another great word that has a lot of downloads behind it that they took from us.
That's why the conspiracy theory was made. So
yeah, because you're not supposed to believe that you can actually control your everyday being. You could actually manifest. And when I say this to all the people who are still on the third dimensional way of thinking. Like, how can you manifest something right in front of you? It's witchcraft, or this can happen. It's people. I'm not saying. I want a blue feather right here, and it's gonna pop up. You have to work on it.
Theories.
I can tell you everything
No.
about conspiracy theories.
No,
because
say what you want about them, bro.
But now
someone would have called you that.
Mm-hmm.
I'd been like, nope. I've got proof.
I wish every person could be beside me today, but I was telling him also now. I've done so much research.
The 9/11, all these other, conspiracies they have about this and that. Yeah, that's what.
No. Those are very real.
Yeah, I know, but this for me.
For you.
Yo.
I didn't have a you. I didn't have a me.
That is real. Who's ever looking and saying it's not? Like I asked you, has you ever looked at the sky with somebody and them tell you no?
I more or less I get people who are standing beside me because I'm on YouTube. We're probably 4 people watching, but they wanted to. And I have the people who honestly, genuinely tried. You know what I'm saying? But the harder you try, and it has to be a desire. It has to be almost like brushing your teeth kind of thing. It has to be like, it has to just be common in every day of your life. Already picture it in your life like, what am I going to see today? But see, I also got to a point where it scared the hell out of me. There were things I was seeing like pigmentation of beings, which made me in general look up why they're different colors. Why I'm a different color. Why colors really do matter, but it's a matter of origin.
Do you remember?
Doesn't matter to the state of mind of your friends or your family or other beings. It's generally like, we get ribbons. I've never thought of it like this. In the service or anything else, we get ribbons or patches, for good standard and things. Color is like that to me because you move different dimensions, and different dimensions you breathe different oxygen. I don't know, we're not supposed to be breathing this keeps us pale. It's not about climate, not just climate, but it's our every day. Like, we've been having fluoride for hundreds of years now, so it's kind of hard to get back without a push. And sometimes people have to see. He can't even say he's always been curious about what's in the sky. He can't say that he's ever met anybody that actually watched the skies and not birds. And say, just like, how is that? Oh, this cat just attacked my foot. Come here, baby girl. Like, it simply clarified it for me because he didn't back down at all. And he was very explicit about it. He was emotional about it. He was doing things I never thought I'd see a man. I've only known for 2 days doing. My son said, Mama, you're standing right there. And he went out and did it by himself. The next thing I know, you were at the car going, oh, God. Oh, no.
Something... I was like, my whole life just changed, okay?
That feels so good.
But it changed in ways that, like, only I will understand.
Initially,
you know what I mean?
Did you see, what
like,
else did you see? We haven't even discussed that, just that. I know he saw enough that his energy was just pouring out of him with belief.
And you were going, and I'm going, hang on, catch my breath. Let me take this in, and you're going, you're missing it. And I'm trying to look, and there was a time where you're like, look, oh no, I'm not gonna look at that. And that's when I was like, okay, dude.
You saw what I saw though, right?
Yes.
Very demonic.
Yes.
Very dark.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why you said, okay, now look. And I said, start pointing them out again. You're like, let me look, and I said, no.
I wanted to see first because I didn't want you to see that.
I'm seeing them, and I want you, because as soon as
Tell them how big they were.
Ungodly. There's no word for it. Giants of the sky.
Oh my God.
Giants of the universe. Like, I seen like one of those old statues with the dude with wings, or like a gargoyle looking thing. Huge.
Hold on now, my word is my bond. I'm telling you, I've never told him about the gargoyles. I've never mentioned gargoyles to him. And that is another validation to everyone in this community that we see them, and I get them on film. I mean, I've been validating this for so many years.
You said, go get your phone. I said, it's only on 12%.
I said, go get your phone.
It has to be on 100 because I'm not going to stop.
Because he was like, can I only see it through your phone? And what I wanted to do, guys, there was Faith and shouts out to Butterbud and everybody else. He saw today what we see today, but we knew we were going to see eventually, but we were prepared to see this. You know, our hearts are not going to fail us due to fear. It may, hell, I still get scared sometimes, but when it comes to this and while they're here and we already know the outcome if we keep up, we've already shut their agenda down. And I mean evil, I mean it exists, and its name's Lucifer in one, and there's Satan in another. There's a deity that is good. That's just another dimension thing. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh my god, it blew my mind just now when I turned around and looked at you, because now I can see like your aura. And I think when you said that, what did you say happened to my hair?
It just changed. I turned around to a different person.
Because you caught me in my moments. I can feel my glow. I can really feel my glow sometimes. You know, it's almost like I'm in a bubble. And these are things.
I can only imagine, like.
But I didn't know that you noticed it.
You've been doing this for how long?
8 years.
And there's still like you've been battling people while trying to show them.
Then I had to battle myself and calm myself and then get back up on the horse alone. But it had to happen. I don't care what anybody says. If you're in your life, if you're really adamant about something, and your determination is for you, not for your YouTube, TikTok, or anything. The determination, and you're determined to get in contact with the higher you, that voice that you hear all the time. It's not another voice. You hear it in your own voice. Well, that's you. Shut your mouth and just say supercalifragilistic. Don't say it out loud. Just say it to yourself right now.
Mm-hmm.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't open your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel power? It's so powerful that's all I need. That's all I need. I talk to myself and I answer myself back. That's me talking to my higher self, and my OCD I just can't do it. I cannot go out through my day without talking to my higher self, which is connected to source.
Yeah, like I've been doing this thing where I was every night when I would lay down, I'm like, all right, let me pray. Right? And I'm not a religious person at all, but for the past couple of years, I've been going, hey man, look, I'll try whatever just to feel different. You know what I mean? What if that is what it is, and that's why I'm feeling that way? You know what I mean? And I was like, yo, if there's something out there bigger than me, at least show me so I'm not thinking that this is life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Like this, yeah. I know what you mean.
And like, there's so many people that are older than me and this and that. And I'm going, I was there. I was there going, this ain't it. You gonna have to prove to me better.
You gonna have to, or did you ask?
I asked myself. I asked for anything. You know what I mean? But every time I would lay my head down and pray, I'd catch myself talking to myself, going, dang God, I'm sorry. Now I lay me down and sleep. To go back to, now I'm praying to this thing because that's what it's supposed to be. To going, okay, I'm talking to myself again.
Yes.
You know, and I'm going, okay, yes. They say Jesus lives through you, or you know what I mean? I'm going, I don't, I'm feeling, you know, whatever.
What about all the people before Jesus' time? You know, before Christ. Like, what about them people? And they had no knowledge, no whereabouts, not even an inkling, you know, that Christ lived for them and died for them. You know, what about them people? Where'd their souls go? It's just so, I go way back. It's like, I know I have an old soul, but some people just say things to me and I'm just like, how ridiculous. Okay, for example, when people go, how did they from the olden days, this is olden days, y'all, how did them know, the Egyptians know how to build such pyramids? Like, and that's just pure selfish ignorance to me, because they are our ancestors. And you know how proud you are when you're a grandma? And in death, I'm your ancestor. I existed. I mattered. You matter. You know, that's where to me, is my backbone. That's what I don't want to be, oh, she's an Olympic star, or, you know, she's filthy rich, or she was a stripper, or she was an alcoholic. I don't want any of that to oversee or foresee anybody's abundance. Like my kids, I had to get my shit together. That's just the bottom line. When you get to where I am, I don't beat around the bush anymore. There's no more excuses. I have to be stronger than my excuses. You see that billboard I have? My niece told me that. You have to be stronger than your excuses, and that's overcoming your excuses, which you are making up from what it could be laziness, it could be lack thereof determination, it could be you worried about everybody else's problem that has absolutely nothing to do with you, and you cannot do anything to help them, that keep you just so down. And then you don't have people behind you every day going, how was your day? And genuinely meaning your day, what can you do for me today? Genuinely, how you been? Them are the people that only call you once a month. When those people, I love you.
Yes.
I love you.
Yes.
Those one who's calling you every single day, and then the third day, all of a sudden they got a favor, but they don't ever talk to you until they need to butter you up or some way make you feel like you're involved in something that was coming up to only lead you to say, okay, well, yeah, I remember you told me that.
Mm-hmm.
I can see straight through you people. This is why I don't have friends.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have friends because you don't make any sense to me. Like I've done it. We all tell lies, fibs, but I didn't kill animals, and I never did anything deliberate to hurt my family. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's a good person. I'm a good person.
Yeah.
It took a while to become I've always been a good person, but I didn't realize I was a great person not because my mom didn't tell me, not because my sister didn't tell me. I didn't know. I literally didn't have a clue. That just being me and sitting back and keeping your mouth closed. Don't be pushy when you see. You can never unsee this, so look forward to every. I know I'm being iffy, but looking at him, feeling his energy, I know he's asked questions, so I'm just answering. I didn't hear it telepathically or nothing, but I want to prepare him for this journey because you're going to have to walk it alone. You really got tonight was my treat from universe because this scary, really scary time today could have been really scary for me. Was really scary for me 3 years ago. I have actually lost my urine a time or two. I've thrown up, but I know I used to be like, why can't y'all just let me have another Skywatcher right beside me, or hell, someone, an astrologist maybe, or let me meet somebody really really smart that knows everything about portals. And no, I couldn't get any of that. Nope, not a simple UFO that just lights up and. By the way, those are just decoys. You see where they really come from.
Yeah.
And motherships is your entire grid, the entire sky. That's your mom's ship, motherboard. And they come through portals. They don't come through the dome. There is no crack, hold the water. That doesn't happen. They come through portals. They manifest.
Is it not even like planets? They don't even come from other.
Okay.
planets.
See, there's a difference between spheres,
Yeah.
Earth, Gaia, Tiamat. She is an Earth ship. She has realms. We are center of this. We're third density. This is my belief, y'all. This is for educational purpose. I don't know what I'm talking about. I really.
Okay.
You brought up earlier. Oh, I need to hit this blunt again. You brought up earlier about I know names. I do. I say Enki and Enoch, Cain and Abel. What I've done over the years.
That ain't some special language you made up
No,
yourself.
no. What happens
No,
is you really. I haven't just read the book of Enoch in the Bible. I have indulged myself in the Bible, the Old Testament, the King James Version. I didn't get too much deeper than that because it was ridiculous to me how similar all of them were. And then you want to take it all the way back to, they have calendars now that you can put something in English and read it in Hebrew and you break it down to these numbers. It's shame on me for not. It's somebody want to give it to me in the chat so I'll know later. Calendar, calculator. It's a calculator. And you take the sequences become to give you something simple. www. Something that we have typed since the computer came out. www. World Wide Web. Well, I think that has everything to do with black goo, but we won't go there. But That's like I told you, I don't want to talk about flat Earth. There's just some things I will not talk about.
Behind the camera,
Mm-hmm.
you might just get bugged enough to talk about it. Because whatever time you're waking up is whatever time I'm waking up. We're going outside looking at clouds.
Tonight he asked me, he was like, let's go out. And I had to explain to him that you are amazing. I love his energy. I had to explain to them that he said, you don't go out at night. Of course, if I'm already out and it's evening and it starts to get dark, I'm already around in my I'm already aware of my surroundings, and I wouldn't be there if I wasn't comfortable with my surroundings. Now to actually go out at night.
I thought I was aware of my surroundings, like I'm good, bro. Like, no, I had no idea what's out there.
They're always, it's a spirit realm, and it's a connection that it's. Like I told you, it's not the Ouija board. It's what you're bringing. The connection with you and this person, how many people it takes to sit around the Ouija board, and the people, if it's a single person and they can't, believe me, there is no kin to you or anyone else coming through voluntarily telling you anything. I just don't believe that you get that. No, there's something there. Now, whether it's good or bad, you discern that for yourself. If with feelings, you get chills and you get goosebumps. Fear. You should fear it. You really should fear it.
Yes.
Because they're mimics. They can do this, but us, we don't get to come back and torment people.
I think
what was tormenting them is probably still here, which is a demon.
Keeping the fear is how you understand it.
Understand it. Not keeping it.
Understand.
You understand when you face that fear. They have us saying, do you understand? No, why I understand. You don't understand all of your life. You know what I'm saying? You want to understand. And when you finally say that I understand, then
that's like the whole sheep with wolves thing. Like,
absolutely.
Until you've done it, there's no way to explain it to anybody.
Right. So you know how hard it's been becoming a spiritual woman. Like I'm full-fledged woman now, and a lot of things has changed, but it all stemmed from the way I think. My emotions, it's love, y'all. Love, it can be your curse, worst enemy, or you can own that shit. Mm-hmm. And I mean, exploit it. Talk to your plans. Tell people I talk to my plans. I sure do. Mm-hmm. I stay away from that Wi-Fi box. I don't use a laptop where my ovaries are. Like when you start to realize,
that's why this is your last podcast.
It's my last. It's my last video here because I don't think people are listening to me on YouTube. We can't do certain things on YouTube. Can't say that. And lots of things we cannot do, and I'm just tired of it. And if they're really good, they cut me off pay wise months ago, but. If they want to, everybody on YouTube is exploiting TikTok. This is the rules of TikToks. They can do that. But I'm not saying like, oh my God, this is this girl from TikTok. Like credits aren't enough. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to take an hour to put out a 30-second video. It's just, if they don't get the video by now, then hey, you just don't get it. Hey, son.
How you doing, Mom?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
Hello.
Good.
Go say hey.
Where you at?
You have to get him to stand up and say hello. Mm-hmm. I mean, get y'all stand up. They interact.
Can't go no farther, man.
They interact. Turn the camera around. Yeah, come around that way. They interact about me, and I love it. Yeah. Can you see them?
Where you see the people that's on
there? There. You'll see them talking right there. I haven't looked at who's in there.
I ain't gonna know. I just want to say what's up, Auntie. I know you watching.
Who's Auntie?
Get a Star.
Oh, hey, Star.
Rap, bro.
Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. So what did you think about his actions today, though? Come on now. You. Just say something that he did.
Who's him?
Yeah, him. Nice. And now, hey, Star. Hey, y'all, my sister's in here. Listen, Lonnie believes me now. Like, believes. Okay, go ahead.
Yo.
So what happened, Lonnie? Tell your auntie.
I don't really know what happened, to be honest, but I just say all I gotta say is we saved a good soul. That's it. You know what I'm saying? If somebody in a bad place turn around real quick, faster than they can, one day a week in a church on Sunday, just because of good people. No matter what goes on, good energy can change anything.
The only thing that
Wow.
the only thing that could have pulled me out of the mood, the way I was feeling,
Yeah.
was something bigger than
You and your problems.
yeah.
But the thing was, he was doing good and he thought he was doing bad. That's what's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
So whenever he said, "Well, what is she watching in the sky?" What did you say? I'm just curious to know what you referenced to.
To him,
Yeah.
I told him, like, bro,
What happened was I come up and I said, well, every time you left, the car was always there.
yeah.
And I'm in the truck and I'm like, yo, where do y'all go? Where do y'all walk to? She's like, no, she's out in Skywatcher. I'm like,
Yeah. And that's why
I guess that's the only damn thing you can do right now.
I didn't want to push it on you or say anything. You had to do that on your own. I'm not gonna be like, yo, go out there. You got to experience by
Like,
yourself.
yo, you see Skywatcher? Like, yeah, I mean, fuck.
It's
You know?
crazy, I know, bro. But at the same time, if you know, you know, and if you take it how you take it, you keep going. I love every religion. Doesn't mean any of them's wrong. I take something from what some people believe, and if I see they believe, then I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna run where I need to go. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta experience that for yourself. But you enlighten her, me, and everybody by just watching you go through steps of life.
Yes.
And honesty.
And that's the thing, like
His honesty is hilarious.
you
I just got out of the bag.
you can't judge a book by its
I
cover.
smell you smell good like fresh soap.
You can't judge it
But
by cover,
you
but you can change
you
the cover and know what's
give
inside.
you gotta give people the benefit of the doubt, bro. If they're trying to tell you something that ain't just plain on BS.
Listen, you're right.
He feels funny sometimes saying
You
it.
can't judge the book by its cover, but once you know that book, you can change the cover so when they first look at it, they won't put that energy on the words that's inside it.
Yeah. Oh, that was well said.
That's why you hold it. Like if you cheating in school, you got your book open, they look what you're doing, but you're doing what you want.
Right.
Simple. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you can't ask questions. That'll get you in trouble.
You can't be forced upon anything. You know what I'm saying? The feeling has to match you for you to go where you gotta go.
It's like this too, bro. Like I'm like, hey, dude, that's your mom, right?
Yeah.
She crazy?
I know,
Are you
and that's the thing that I get too. But at the end of the day, that's why I didn't come in here because
You were
it's
laying
not up to me. It's up to the
when
wrong
you were
person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You lay in the same spot, bro.
If
I could have went in there and like, well,
you're right, and that's why I believe you, bro. Because you can't lie to someone. You can't lie to someone that knows. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just you can't. And it's like I'm not gonna say anything is bad or right. Cause
He went to the stages.
we're all different. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. Like it's just it happens so crazy. I was like I don't know, bro. I still can't think about it either.
Even my sister
But-
star.
My grandpa was my best friend, bro, and he was so wise to me. He told me, don't believe anything you hear and only half of what you see.
Yep.
I've lived by that forever.
But it's just like with my sister. Let me congratulate you. If you can read it, her she star. My sister stopped eating meat, y'all. She not only did she stop eating meat, but she really, and she did this on her own. You know, I mean, I know my bitching and shit got on her nerves, but I'm so proud of you, sissy. And I bet you that you think clearly, not as clear as a bell, because none of us do with all this smog. And you feel better because we truly are what we eat. And you have to look at, what do you think about this, him? McDonald's brings you for free delivery $1 burger. Where are they getting a cut at? You know, like what are they making? What are they giving you? And you wake up every day mad
It went from being affordable to being overpriced.
they're handing it to you
now
now.
And I always said, look, all they would have to do is poison the food once,
Yep.
and they would take out millions.
Y'all done?
You know what blew my mind
Now
about
they bring
him?
it to you.
You know what blew my mind about him today? He said, oh, and that's when CERN started. It blew my mind that he knew what CERN was. And when
A real leader, bro, will see the enlightenment and let you go. It's like once you heal something, you let it go free. You can't just keep holding it, and trying to put something on it. You lighten it, and you let it go.
you get me some more water,
You know what I'm
sir.
Bro, I got a higher consciousness today.
Yeah. What you gonna do with it?
Here, this glass. I just
I'm
want
gonna
some
wake up
water.
and go look outside with mom, bro.
Can I get my peppermints, please? And look, I want to get back to what he's talking about at night. And I told him, what's going on here between light and dark. Believe you me,
Okay.
light workers are doing their job, but the darkness, they're doing theirs as well. And we've already, pretty much beat them. It's all about right now. You know how when we get sick, we get infections. Our body temperature heats up. It's to get rid of, the nastiness and the germs. And well, our planet's the same way. Tartarian, she's the same way. And I'm going to explain to him one day. I don't even know if y'all know that the extension of Earth, which means dirt, is a plane. And yes, back to the planets. See, it's so hard because I don't want to take him back to pre-K because he has common sense and he has seen you guys. He's seen what I seen and he saw it on time and it was amazing and it felt so good to be, he looked at my TikTok. He was like, "How?" And what did you say? I should start inviting people over.
I said you should start doing tours. People should come tour on a bus and pull up, and you'd be like, "All right, everybody, check it out." And then I said, "You know what? There's only certain people in this world that should get the benefit of that."
Thank you.
And for me,
You also had good energy now.
I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna have to be shown something that's not from this world."
You generally were thinking that before you even came over here?
No, I'm telling. For me to not be how I was and how I was feeling. Did we ever have a conversation?
No.
The first night I was
No,
here?
never. I used to. People, would hint there, and she watches the skies, or she does this, and I used to vibe off that negative energy, and I quit for a while because friends would say, if we go up here to this grocery store, please don't pull out your camera and start filming the sky. I don't want to just sit in the car. What am I going to sit in the car? Oh, I could sit in this car and pull out a selfie stick and just take all kind of pictures of myself. And then only upload one to Instagram, only to get a bad review, which is going to make me go toss my cookies and wish I was thinner. My hair was...
Do you
not see anything wrong with that? They were embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
How could... Like you... If I saw me or anybody else out filming the sky as dedicated as you, I stayed in one spot. I talked to the phone.
If I look up in the sky,
I want to know why.
And I see someone going like this, and there ain't a bird up there or a tree, or the moon doesn't. What are you looking at?
Yeah.
And if they don't say, I'm sky watching. All right.
People have stood by me, and I clearly see what I see.
You show me videos, and in those videos. It's obviously one thing changing, shape shifting, and it's like,
but not it's not in the cloud dissipating way, is it?
No, it's in a, what do you call that?
It's a structure.
Yeah,
it's like a structure moving across the sky, disguised by fog or clouds.
But when they change, what's that called?
It depends on it. It's interdimensional or
dimensional. It's going into another dimension.
Yeah. It's not going into another dimension. Some interdimensional beings can, they can come into our dimensions and have a state of being. Some can't, and it's all about density. Because I was going back to the Vegas thing. Sissy, did you hear about the Vegas thing? And they had, of course, the media had to say that, a cop saw it coming down. These creatures on Earth here, y'all, they're not stepping out of aircrafts. Well, the majority of them are not. They're coming through portals, guys. A simple portal. They're popping in through buildings that's been there for ancients and ancients and ancients. But it looks like a grocery store now. Mm-hmm. Or hair salon. These people are it takes energy and light. But let me tell you something else. My hair's just itching me. Let me tell you this. There's two videos that came out. There was these tall, it was bless their heart. They were Mexican, I believe, and they're talking, Mexican. And then what they're saying is there are two beings back here. They're 9 to 10 feet tall, and they're not of this world. They do not look like us. And I knew they weren't talking about the grays. If somebody came out with a door cam, it was a gray or whatever. Talking about they came down from this beam of light and it was shook, and it doesn't happen like that, y'all. They're here. They've been here. They're inner earth. They're in other
gray,
realms.
A gray. What?
This is the only dimension. Some grays are AIs. Some grays are us. It's what we do to ourselves. It's. I had a vision, brother. I'm singing that song. Did you hear me sing it yesterday? She talks about I had a vision of the grays they want to co-sign, and she talks about her veins is like the Milky Way, and she's like, I don't need clarity. I just need. I can't remember her name, but anyway, she is an angel to me. I can look at her from a distance, not even upstairs. She's the most beautiful angel. It's the words that she speaks in the English language, but she words them so they don't cast spells on us. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I just jumped there, but
I finally realized what your real name is.
What's my real name?
You're not an oracle.
I'm not an oracle. What am I?
An angel.
An angel. Stop it. I love it. I'm a teacher. I like to teach. I didn't know I was going to be teaching this kind of stuff, but see, you threw me off again.
What do you call a teacher that was never taught? Because I was like, yo, you been like this since you was a kid? Did you wake up?
Hey, sissy, would you? Okay.
You always stared at the sky and done this? No,
I
it happened to me 7 years ago.
I played in junkyards. I used to always sit up and watch the sky.
You didn't
but you know,
go into a coma. You didn't do this. You just 7 years.
Didn't die. I mean,
boom.
I've been through a lot, but nothing to explain what I'm doing. Who would have ever thunk, Star, that I would be sitting here at 53 years old? I'll be 54 in a month and a half, and I've dedicated my life to not a career, not a 9 to 5, not.
She's out there sky watching
every day.
And every day I'd go, she left, but why is the car still here?
You couldn't find me.
So I was just like, sky watching, y'all tripping. What are you talking about sky watching? She's going down the store. You get down to the store or something like no. And then you kept, my neck hurt so bad.
My neck's killing me, y'all, because this is rheumatoid arthritis. And it affects every joint in my body that has been damaged or whatever. My ankle is going to be hell, but my hand is starting to swell up now. It's so painful, and it's from holding my phone. It's from having my neck, like I'm starting wearing a whiplash brace, but...
I've got some ideas of what to build.
And we can make something for real, because I'm not going to stop.
I'm
going to be in a wheelchair, like,
extends,
Star, you're going to be pushing my wheelchair. I'm like, wait a minute, I can't see. But don't think for 1 second now that I don't get, there's a fear in me every single day that I'm going to see something I'm not prepared for. And it happens
you looked and you said, you're not ready for that.
The reason I did that, hey, sissy, because he looked over here, and I was like, I don't want you to look over there yet, because it was negative, because they're battling up there too. And if I see something that was grotesque, as this face was, it throws you off. It throws off your ability to absorb the goodness, because now you're putting fear out there. And men's heart will fail them due to fear. But I didn't want him to see it, but he saw it, and he said he went right back. Whoop. Right back with me, because if you even acknowledge it and feed into it, it builds.
I said, Kyle, you cannot be acting weird, because this thing is way bigger than you are. So you're like, come back, and I'm like, yeah, okay. Like,
I was like, you can't be scared, because you're feeding into it. It's impossible not to be. This is why I'm so glad, and I like the way that Source or the universe has taken control of my life. And validating me as a human being, as a child of something much bigger than us. I don't believe in my God or my source. I know that he's here in me. He's in you. He's there. All of our gods are experiencing life through us each and every day.
About this war that my girlfriend's dad was telling me. It's a war coming. It's going to be a big war, and I'm going, like, us fighting us fighting them? Is this gonna be?
It's not a flesh.
It's.
They're using our flesh.
It's gonna be bigger than us, right? I don't know, son. Oh, you have. This is another thing too.
Lonnie, can I get some water, please?
This is like the biggest thing.
Go ahead. Oh, never mind. No 3. No 3. See, absent-minded.
I told them. I said, out of all the people that I've ever seen, and all the videos and stuff that people that go to church and,
Cause my niece watch it. I'm
and
sorry.
believe this way and that way, and we're going to convince you. And no one ever has said, "Hey, look up in the sky." They know so much about it. They know this is going to happen. There's not one video where they say, "Look up."
Cause it's just the sky, right? There's nothing hiding up there.
And then you can't get the people that claim to live that life to follow you because you're crazy.
I'm crazy. One time
No.
somebody told me I could get
I
a
am-
check for believing in something. People believe in this phenomenon called, Yeshua and Yahweh, but you've never seen them. We feel them. These are emotions. We're not only human beings have emotions. The only ones that don't have emotions are the AIs. They're do as they're told. They don't have to get paid. They don't eat. They don't take up much room. They turn the fuck off. They don't need to be jabbed. They don't care about your feelings. Perfect.
Can they see you? When you look up in the sky,
What?
you said there's good and evil, obviously, but can they sense you see you?
Yeah, they definitely sense me because they allow me to see them.
Yeah.
This is I'm gonna allow. Anytime we see them, that's what I'm gonna go back to. Anytime we do see them, and they have stages now. This encounter, the fourth kind, fifth kind. Don't put it in a category. You have to own it. You have to own it. You can't say I saw this little green man running around my house. Oh, Sissy, I see I'm going everywhere. I need to smoke again. Sissy, I want you to put in the chat room for Lonnie. What was it that we used to see in the hamper? In the hamper.
You said
Lonnie, I'm asking her, I haven't talked to Star. What did we use? Whoa, this water's just, does it have a hole in it?
Well,
that holy water.
Oh, look, it's soaked. I'm soaked. What did we used to see in the hamper? I have to go change now. I'm soaked. What happened?
what did you see in the hamper? She's not gonna tell me.
Yeah, she'll tell you because this is validating because I have that hamper. Star, I have that hamper. And me and Lonnie and I were looking at it one night and I was like, man, this hamper reminds me. And I told him what it was. If my sister says it's a validation of what I saw in that hamper. Yes, I did see things.
Hey, don't tell it. Don't just say it. Just know. I want to see Star say something.
She's gonna say something, but he asked me a question. I'm gonna validate.
He's not ready for it.
Star? You said Star?
Star, my sister.
Hey, say something. Well, tell me what it is.
Tell him what it is, but yeah, he asked me about what I was been able to see. I saw up until I was probably about 10 or 11 years old. Last thing I saw was an Indian going across my way. But that's the last time I stopped it because at a young age I got involved in some things that had my attention at all times, and then I had this beautiful boy right here. So you are able to cut it off when you're innocent. Because you're going to just say, it was in my head. I really didn't see this. They didn't physically move anything or touch me. And then you let it go. And you do lose interest because as you get older, they stop preying on you because you're no longer of any good to them because now you have knowledge. You're still scared and petrified that you're in a position like this, but we have dominion. Catch 22 though, third dimension here is the only place evil exists. We have the reptiles, the Dracos, the Palladians, I forget the name of the ones. We all are here. We all are in this craft right here together, this dimension. They can't go anywhere else. So when they talk about, my belief is that when they talk about dimensions collapsing on one another, it's because third dimension is about to be obsolete because they cannot survive without us. They feed off of our emotions every single day. This is why they make life so hard for us. When everything should be free. Water, electricity, everything was given to us on this beautiful place. I can't ever say it. Tamat. Anyway, Star, are you still there?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, you can say hey to him. I don't even know who's in there. Or if there's anybody in there. Sometimes it says 2 and there's 20.
I'm just blown away. I'm just blown away. View. No way. What? All messages are visible. Hey, no one can tell y'all anything about not knowing what you seen. I'll go ahead and tell you that right now. Whew, man, that's life changing. Demons. Demons. I knew it. I fucking knew it. And for a minute, I was scared of them. And maybe I should be, but now I'm kind of like, yo, I was scared because I didn't know. Now I know. And I won't even go back there in her room because I think she knows there's demons here. The gate. The gate. Where's my phone at? Where's my phone at? I'll be right back. Hey, where's my phone at? The gate. I gotta look at the gate.
Okay. I got it.
You got it?
Yeah. It's not got it up in.
Let's see. I'm just saying, like, you ain't got like.
Okay, it was so late. I'm starving. Death. Okay, guys, I'm probably gonna go ahead and wrap up. I guess I can't sit there anymore.
He's looking for the gate.
The what? But anyway,
He's looking for the gate.
the gate. The what gate?
The movie.
Oh, the ninth gate or the gate?
That's what I thought it was called.
Let me get my glasses on so I can. That's another thing, you guys. My short-term memory is nowhere to be found sometimes. It's not because I smoke too much weed either. It's just, I don't know. It's like I lose things like this.
Joe
and
Rogan ain't got shit. I'm gonna tell you.
I lose things like that, and then when I do find them, I remember putting them there, but I didn't know to put them there prior to have to find it. It's a struggle.
Okay, well,
What were you looking for? The gate?
yeah. No, I got it.
Okay, thank you.
I knew it was. As soon as you walked away, I was like, that's why she didn't tell me it was demons, because she knows.
The gate. Why were you looking for the gate?
Because you said there was something in the hamper.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, and Star told you to get the gate?
Yeah, I was staring at that like,
Oh,
yo,
yeah.
Star, tell me what it was.
Yep. The gate. Ah!
But you said it was the ninth gate.
I didn't say it was ninth gate. Whenever you said gate, in my head, it just popped up ninth gate. But I didn't know it was
Still the gate.
referencing to that. Yeah, the gate. Yeah, it's in the gate. They're in the gate. God, Star.
Like, so it's like, this whole time, they're like, we're putting it right in front of your face.
And right in front of your face, but says, children, this is why they send you to a psychiatrist and someone that you can talk to, figure out why you're imagining things. Not that you're imagining them or not imagining them. They just try to give you a story. They feed you the story. Then you think, oh, well, maybe that is it. And, your parents don't stand in the way and tell you anything different. There's no natural thing going on. They put you on medications, prescriptions, pharmaceuticals are also a part of that whole taking our strand of DNA. So it goes so much deeper than us. But when you realize what a valid part you are and that you're going to play and how your life is just going to change.
I am like, yo, you were right, bro. Like I knew that I had to witness something that could only be what it was.
Unexplainable.
Unexplainable.
Phenomenon.
Oh, that was a flying saucer. No, this is not anything like any of that bullshit.
Nothing.
Oh, it was a Chinese spy. No, this ain't none of that shit.
These are intelligent beings. These. Why would they just be flying around in saucers, guys? Just flashing their lights and playing with your mind. The same thing they did on The Fourth Kind is very true, you know. But these, it goes so much deeper than if you really read the Book of Enoch. It's so disgusting. I mean, it really is the way that, you're not supposed to be circumcised, and you're not supposed to wear. I don't know where my glasses are. You're not supposed to be. How?
I got you.
Because you can see.
Oh, I got you.
What am I looking at here? Oh, them little things, yeah.
That's it.
Wait a minute, what am I looking at there? That's not the DVD.
Is that what?
Yeah, them little things that they break in half. They used to play in the damn hamster. And they used to play in the hamper.
So
I have the hamper. It's let me show
we gotta
it.
go back to the gargoyle thing.
Okay, we can go back to the gargoyles. Gargoyles did exist.
I watched it as a kid, okay?
Yep.
And never once
No, don't look.
did I ever,
Yeah, because you thought it was fiction.
I didn't know it. I thought it was just a made-up statue.
Yeah. But look at that. Like, those statues can't. The thought of that statue, the way to be and the way it crouches over and stuff, it came from somewhere.
Yeah.
Cartoons came from somewhere because there's actually a realm. I think it's the
And they're
fifth realm. It's like
putting them
cartoons.
on top of buildings, watching over everything.
Exactly. And where's all those based at? In France. Bishops and yeah. They're watching over them. They're redoing the bed. What did I come in here for? What did I come in for? See, I told you about my short term. What did I come in here for, Star? Oh, the hamper. Sorry.
The hamper's in there?
Yeah, the hamper. I put it in
Saw
here.
that in there.
No, when I got this hamper, I told everybody that my sister. Sorry, y'all. I'm remodeling this bathroom. Where's the damn hamper? Oh, there it is. I told everybody that I got this hamper. You see it, Star?
Yep.
Right there. It's an old school hamper.
The one over here?
Here's the top of it. No, it's right here.
Classic.
Oh, who are you talking to?
Yeah. VCR 650 Classic.
Okay. Hi, Tana.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, you got it.
Here.
But yeah, that's the exact. Star. That's the exact same hamper. Okay, pull that string.
Where?
All haunted houses have string light.
Where?
Look down to your right. See the top of it is yellow?
Yeah, my grandma had one of those. Yeah.
You know my grandma had one. But I take likeness in those. I'm gonna refurnish it and I'm gonna keep it.
I don't know if
But yeah, Star, I gotta tell you the details too about where I live at. And I don't know if you know that there's a lot of history about our family in this house, but it's not good history. But a lot of them took their last breath right here. But I'm fighting my demons. I'm still. I'm not gonna say this is my last video forever, but I'm tired of YouTube wasting my time, and I don't even see you guys anymore. You know, and our crew is not here no more. So I think that the young people on TikTok are doing a great job at raising our little Skywatchers, and they know a lot more than we do, and they use bigger words, and so I think that part will be taken care of on YouTube. YouTube is becoming more of a drama thing. Like if I have a drama with somebody, or I'm gonna fight or argue with somebody, then you guys want to pay attention. Or if I upload a video from TikTok, y'all pay attention. But when it's just my old stuff that you guys are just tired of, it gets nothing. So I'll still upload videos, but come on over to my TikTok. Let's see who's up in here. Who is up in my chitty chat? TikTok is not. What am I doing? TikTok is gonna be down too, but eventually. Every time I do that, there it goes. I forget how to do all of this, y'all. How many is in here? 2. It's just you and Sissy. That's a good thing. That means I can't be judged either. Okay, I'm gonna have to read those later, but what happened today, Star? Anyway, I wanna come up to Mama's and I wanna come up to Mama's, let Sandy like run around, like run and have fun. Cause she's just so sad because she can't go play, she can't do anything, but she gets to walk around the house. But anyway, I love you. And Thanksgiving, no, yeah, Thanksgiving I'm gonna be down here distributing food with this church down here. If you want to come and help feed the hungry, right there in front of the corn crib. Yeah, I said it, corn crib. All right, well, I love you. And one kiss Mama for me. And thank you for tuning in, and everybody else who is tuning in but not checking in. I love you guys. I love you, Beth. I hope you see this. But yes, Star. Bye, YouTube. Love y'all. Take care. Love you, Sissy.